Gotcha.
Okay, the first chapter where we're pulling from for the exam is chapter 4. Chapter 4 is where we started dealing with triangles being congruent. And we talked about 5 ways of proving that those triangles were congruent. The 5 ways that you're going to need to be able to identify and work with are angle, side, angle, side, angle, side, angle, angle, side, 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 and hypotenuse leg.
Hypotenuse leg is the one inside of the bad word,
Right.
Where's the what?
Hypotenuse leg is the one used for right triangles. Okay. Do not get these confused with your similarity ways. All right? Okay. Now, how are you going to be able to need to do this? On pages 124 and 125 of your book, there are written and written and classroom exercises there. You need to be able to work those. Here's an example of what you'll be asked on your exam. If these 2 triangles were drawn for you, you will be asked, are these 2 triangles congruent? If so, state the congruency, which means name the 2 triangles, putting the letters in the correct order so that corresponding parts are lined up, and state the postulate or theorem that proves it. Meredith.
Okay. They're congruent.
Okay.
And triangle ACB is congruent to triangle PYN. And PYN. And you know through the angle side angle.
Very good.
More.
Okay. You will be asked to do this on the exam.
How long is the exam? Question.
50 minutes.
Yeah, but like question-wise?
Don't know, haven't made it yet. In this case, using only the information that's given, because up to now, up this point, we didn't know about parallelograms yet. We are told that AB is parallel to DC, and AB is equal to DC. And we are asked, is there other information that we can come up with based on this that will let us know that these 2 triangles are congruent to each other? Well, if they're giving you parallel lines, then we're going to think about all those angles formed. Yes, Lauren.
Okay. The interior angle is like angle. No, I can't say it. But the line right here.
Alternate.
Alternate interior angles.
So the one to the right of A and the one to the left of C.
This
Angle
one and this one.
BAC and angle ACD.
Oh,
Very good.
Triangle.
Those 2 angles are congruent. Why are they congruent? What are they called?
Alternate interior.
Alternate interior angles, okay? All right, so right now we have an angle equal to an angle. We have a side equal to a side. Go ahead.
Thinking the reflexive.
Say it.
The reflexive. Any part reflexive?
The reflexive property says that AC, which is part of both triangles, has the same length, so it's equal to itself.
So it's side.
So what is it?
Angle,
Side.
side, angle.
It's not angle, side, angle.
side.
Oh, side.
Within a single triangle, within one triangle, there's only one angle label.
But can you do the other angles too? Because they're interior.
Because they're
We don't know that these are parallel.
Oh.
Okay.
We will in like next
So,
review.
side angle, side. So now let's name the congruency. If I say triangle ABC,
CDA.
CDA.
So this one A is in the same place. That's congruent. What's the one where the letter will be in the same place?
Well, it depends on how they're.
Oh, I thought there was one kind of like when we had to write it out
It depends on. It depends on the way they're situated next to each other.
it's like one angle, then it's the same in both places.
Right. Because one angle through the reflexive property has the same measure as itself. Yes.
Okay. Does it matter if you have the equal sign underneath the similar swirl thing?
Yes, because right now we're proving congruency.
Okay, so with similarity and congruency are different signs.
Yes. And similarity and congruency are very different. In congruency, all corresponding parts have the same exact measure. In similarity,
They're like different portions.
they're proportional to each other. The angles are equal, but the sides are proportional. So it's like you have a mama triangle and a baby triangle.
Gotcha.
Oh.
Yes.
By the way, I just like that. Because when you flip it, that means like A and C would be
Yes, but just looking at my tick marks, if I look, angle A is marked congruent to angle C. So A and C have to go in the same location. Okay, and here, A and C. And then from A to C to D, all right, because I went from this tick mark through the X, right? So if I start here, I want to go from the tick mark through the X, which I didn't do. Sorry.
If I was watching at home, I'd be
But
really
anyway.
bored right now.
Okay,
If I was watching at home, I'd be really bored right now.
Because
Yeah.
you can't see you. You need
it
to
does.
read.
It does. Okay. Shh. Also on page 131. Oh wait, I'm missing something.
Yeah, I thought
What is this? That's what that is.
Oh, I bet they're being freaked out.
it's magic.
Okie doke.
Let me see what that. What is that thing? What is the circle thing you mean?
That's number 7 on page 131. On page 131, 130 and 131, there are several proofs. And you will have a proof similar to one of those. We're going to work through number 7 together. Number 7 in the book has some given information. And ultimately, what we're going to try to prove is that MD is congruent to BE. All right, that's what we're going to try to prove. Now, in this chapter, we're working with congruent triangles. So if we can prove that those triangles are congruent to each other, and that MD and BE are corresponding parts, then can we prove that they are congruent? What's our reasoning?
Wait, what?
Corresponding parts of congruent triangles. CP,
CT.
CT. Okay. So remember, with a proof, you always start with your first given information. Now, in number 7, we are told first that AD is parallel to EM, or ME, same thing. And the second statement is the exact same, just 2 more lines that are parallel, so we'll just make it all in one. That MD is parallel to BE. And we know this information because it was given to us. Now remember, once we make a statement, it's like the if-then statements. If AD is parallel to EM, what can you come up with?
Okay. Wait, if AD is parallel to ME,
Why do we deal with parallel lines?
so we can do the transversals.
So we can do the transversal thingy, okay?
So then MD would be the transversal.
AM would be the transversal, or AB would be the transversal, so we would not even be concerned right now with this line or this line. We're only concerned with AD, EM, and AB is the transversal. What do we know?
Angle A. Is congruent to,
Angle M.
there's no.
We have to call it EMB because there's 3 possibilities for that angle. Okay?
Okay. Never mind.
What are angle A and M called? Corresponding angles.
Wait, why don't you have it circled instead of another little tick mark? I mean, parallel mark.
Because I was trying to get you to focus only on the parallel lines.
Now we can
Now we're going to look at the second part, which says